are so honoured to have him here at Grooveverse. He goes by the name of Louis the Hippie!
Hello, welcome. What you guys saying? You look good? Yo, the band is dope, innit? I'm really thinking I should have ate before I came on stage, but there's like a window, you have to leave it if you're gonna come on stage, otherwise it just goes a bit blah. So here I am with a microphone in front of me, hungry as hell. Shout out to the band, so I'm gonna do like 3 pieces. This first piece I literally wrote yesterday. So I'm gonna read it off my phone, so I'm hoping my battery doesn't die. It's actually about dating, so I wrote it after a date. So, yeah. But, nah, it's not romantic, it's not like that. It's just about dating, so. Let me just get into it, because, all right. Cool, let's go. Shall we, or shall I just get into it? It's a bit, I don't know, I suppose it's a bit fun, innit? So just like, it's the one where I said about the break. So just maybe just like a bit fun and calm, and then, I don't know, you can't tell a plumber how to do a job, can you? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Turn up to your kitchen, you're like, yeah, mate, just twist the sink. You're like, what? Alright, cool. So let me just start with this. So it's a whole dating thing. You get it anyway. So my whole thing with the dating shit, it gets so long, and I think it's an energy draining type of process, right? And you see me, I'm kind of big on the whole energy thing. Like I can't just be like, oh, I'm talking to you and you. Anyway, let me just get into it because I want to talk my ass off. Yo. So it goes like this, yo. Hey, how are you? I'm Louis, I'm 32. What do I do? Well, a few things. You see, this dating game is a bit too ghetto, and I weren't born for it. Too many times repeating the same questions and same answers. Like, can't we just record this shit? Hit me. Hey, I'm Louis, how are you? I'm 32. What do you do? Well, I do a few things. You see, it's not so much the dating thing. It's the energy it takes to maintain this thing. And it's the countless introductions, the amount of times I've asked, oh, what's your favorite color? Like I give a fuck about your favorite color. Hit me. Hey, how are you? I'm Louis, I'm 32. What do I do? Well, I do a few things. Have you ever had to try drag a conversation that clearly doesn't seem to be moving? And you don't want to be too harsh, so you give it another chance, but it shows no signs of improvement. Like, have you ever had a spark and you thought it might be a flame and it ended up just being a really bright light? And you end up leaving there, you're like, what the fuck? And 3 months down the line, you barely remember their name. But oh, what a shame, that's the game. Hit me, Hey, I'm Louis, how are you? I'm 32, what do you do? Well, I do a few things, you see? So what are you looking for? Nothing crazy, just something that doesn't remind me of something else I've been through before. So what are you into? What have you learned? Do you know yourself? Have you done your shadow work? Do you know your trauma? Have you got your shit in order? Because I've got a few of my own, thank you, hit me. Hey, how are you? I'm Louis, I'm 32. What do I do? You see, I love hard. I'm secure yet sensitive. Some people say I'm funny. I just think that shit's repetitive, but hey, how are you? I'm Louis, I'm 32, and I'm tired of this shit. Aren't you? Hit me! Thank you. Yeah, so I wrote that yesterday. I didn't kind of like today, so I was kind of like, yeah. Is it alright? You guys like it, yeah? Alright, cool. Alright, so, oh shit, I feel a bit, that's calmed my nerves a little bit. Maybe it's the wine, I don't know. Anyway, I swear, I'm just gonna end up talking it, so let me just do some pieces. I don't know how much you made it to do. So, this next poem is called Pain, and I wrote it when I was in pain. I'm not good with naming my poems. That's the last thing on my mind when I'm writing this shit down. So yeah, it's kind of one of those ones. I don't know. I think it's quite fortunate for people that are able to express their emotions, because if I wasn't able to do that, I don't know, so many people in this world would be seriously hurt because I don't have any other outlet. So it's interesting. You know what? Let me go to the whole breakdown after I do the piece, because there's like a whole, let me just get into it. Anyway. Okay, we can do something nice. But it's not, you know what it is? It is kind of sad, but it's not like mad sad. It's like, it's sad, but it's not like, it's still like, there's gonna be, I don't know, fuck it, do it there, you know what I mean? There's me talking to the phone again, telling me how to fix the kitchen. All right, cool. That's nice, I like that, cool. Can you guys hear me in that, yeah? Is it all good? Hope you remember it. Cool. Pain must be our favorite location because we always seem to revisit it like yesterday. I knocked on Pain's door and I said, hey, excuse me, but you used me as a vehicle for you to use to fulfill your vow to be emotionally violent. I came to you as strong as a nation, and you merely reduced me to an island, and I demand an apology. Pain said, oh, here we go. First of all, no! You want an apology? Look at you, acting like nations haven't been conquered. I have annihilated nations twice your size. What made you think you'll get an easy ride? You came to me and I tarnished your so-called throne, but my name is Pain. This is what I do. Let it go. I knocked again like, Pain, since when were you so cold? I rid the waves with hope that we could swim. At very least we could float. Instead, I drowned. And it was you that pushed your waves onto my boat, and I demand an apology. Pain said, oh, here we go. First of all, no! Listen. Beneath me is your sea. I've drowned whales to worlds. I treat sharks like goldfish. You ain't seen the Titanic, no? Because my name is Pain. This is what I do. Let it go. I had my head down and I had to let go, but I swear down, you have to believe me because the further I walked away from Pain's door, the more I felt it leave me. Seriously, I was knocking on Pain's door, waiting for it to change. What pain does, what pain has always done, it spreads and it infects, giving those who receive the disease. So I decided that day, instead of revisiting pain, trying to change what pain does, I'll just leave it be. Stop knocking on Pain's door, it doesn't live there to heal you. Pain. Yes, I wrote that when I was in pain, didn't it? That's pain. I can't even sing, man. This shit makes me want to sing, you know? I just wanna, the fuck? That red wine is not a mailback, but it's fine. You know what it is? You see with that poem, that Pain, yeah? And this was a deeper thing. I actually think you shouldn't allow people to come into your life and destroy your whole fucking sense of being to the point where you're making poems like that about them, innit? So it's like, if people are gonna come in your life and be cunts, mind my language, I am from the East End. If people are gonna come in your life and be cunts, allow them to do that, but don't keep revisiting that, oh, why was you such a cunt to me? Like, they done that, it's cool. But again, don't allow people to come in your life and make you feel such a way where you're writing stuff about them, or you're gonna have to take time out. Like I had to take some days out for you. Anyway, I think this one's gonna be my last one. This is the last one I remember off the top of my head. This poem's called Mum. Obviously, it's about my mum, innit? I told you I don't really name my pieces, innit? It's just it's about my mum. Alright, cool. Let's go with it. No. I'm trying to think. This one's probably a little bit more emotional. It's a bit sad. Yeah, but not sad. Obviously, it's about my mum. She's, it's not a sad poem, but it's more, don't know. Gripping, you know what it is with men? Every time we've been emotional, we think, oh, this is sad. It's like, no, bro, there is other emotions that aren't the sadness where you feel, anyway, let me just stop talking. Okay, what should we start with? I don't know, you guys just kind of, yeah, it's kind of like chill, so. Okay. Is this in an E major? No? No, I'm joking, I was joking. Mountains bow to her, nations declared war when they found her. She, the gem, everywhere she goes, a sense of grace follows. To you, I'm always a student. I loved you when I pictured you a goddess, but I never really appreciated you until I saw you a human. And with all your flaws, I'm still in awe. Like, how did you lead me through the dark when you wasn't even sure of the road ahead? And when you were running on the empty, that's when you truly gave more. And you see, you aren't made of anything special. I mean, you are as ordinary as all the other Amazon women that shaped and changed this world. I mean, you are as ordinary as all the other women that came before us, and I've taken you for granted. Thinking you were made of magic, assuming you were floating on this majestic level. It wasn't until I realized you were just a regular human being I said, damn, this is special. Mistakes justify all the times you tried. You see, I thought you had the heart of 1,000 horses when I saw you run. Little did I know you were tired. And every time you cried, my world flooded. Your tears were oceans to me, and I was always chasing waterfalls. I always thought you had the kindness of an angel. It wasn't until I saw you were just a regular woman. I said, damn, this is beautiful. I see men and women every single day, but there's something about you that is slightly unusual, and for that I apologize. I should never have assumed. When I saw you flying from building to building, I just thought, well, that's what superheroes do. Because you see, my problem is I've been spoilt by greatness. I've come accustomed to amazing. I always thought that cape was part of your costume. I never saw you changing, and for that, I apologize. For that, I apologize. I was too busy assuming. You see, I loved you when I pictured you as a goddess, but I adored you. I adored you when I realized you were only human. Mom, thank you. Yeah. You know what it is as well, like, I mean, I've got a daughter, right? 4 years old, 4 going on 24. And you don't even clock how much effort it is actually being a parent. I mean, I'm not I'm an active dad. I see my kid all the time. But anyway, it's none of your business. But you don't realize how draining it is actually being a parent. Like you've given life to someone, so you give your life to someone. That's how it's meant to be. I mean, my dad wasn't about. I won't talk bad of him anymore because he died, rest his soul. But still, you know. This parenting thing ain't easy, and I don't think sometimes, assuming you guys had decent parents in your life, unfortunately you don't, and if you didn't, then I'm sorry for that, honestly. But sometimes you don't realize the type of things parents actually go through, and the type of hats and capes they wear, and it's only when you become a parent, you're like, bro, you done all this for me! And I turned out to be a cunt. Look at me, thank you very much. I'm Louis the Hippie. You guys have been amazing, thank you. Shout out to the band is dope. You guys are amazing. Thank you, man.